The first problem asks us to draw a graph for each inequality. So for the first problem, we know that x is less than or equal to 5. We're going to draw our circle at 5. Because we're equal to, we're going to fill that circle in. Now, x is less than or equal. We know that less than numbers are to the left, so we're going to shade to the left. So we're going to shade all of this here. Everything to the left. All right, very good. For problem 3, we're asked to write an inequality for each graph. Well, we know that our circle is at -3. We're going to use x for our variable. The shaded portion representing solutions to x is to the right of -3. We remember that greater numbers are to the right, so we know that x is greater than -3. The circle is not filled in, so we're not going to put the or equal to line. For problem number 5, we're asked to solve each inequality and graph its solution. So the first thing we need to do is solve the inequality. We have -6 plus m is less than -21. Okay, so I've decided to add 6 to each side. M is less than, well, -21 plus 6 is -15. So I'm going to put my circle at -15. It's not or equal to, so I'm not going to fill in my circle. M is less than numbers are to the left, so I'm going to shade to the left of my circle. Okay, problem number 7, again, we're solving and shading for our inequality. We have 0 is less than or equal to -3 times the quantity -2 plus x. So we remember to distribute. We're going to distribute this -3 to everything inside the parentheses. So we have 0 is less than or equal to -3 times -2, which is +6. -3 times +x is -3x. Okay, now I've got to get my x's on one side, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides. And then I have 3x is less than or equal to +6. Okay, I'm going to divide both sides by 3. X is less than or equal to 2. So I'm going to put my circle up at 2. I color it in because it's less than or equal to. And I'm going to shade to the left because less than numbers are to the left. Now, don't be confused here. Even though we multiplied by a negative number, that was only on this one side. We were just distributing. We don't flip the sign because we did not multiply or divide both sides by a negative number. Okay, problem number 9. We're asked to sketch the graph of each linear inequality. And we need to make sure that it's in y equals mx plus b format. So the first thing I'm going to do is identify whether or not I'm in y equals mx plus b format. And on this first problem, I am. So I'm going to identify my slope. My slope in this case is -4. What's a whole number? We know -4 over 1. We could also make that 4 over -1. And then our y-intercept, b is +1. Okay, so we start with our y-intercept. And then we use our slope. So I'm going to go down 4 and right 1. That was -4, +1, down, then right. Can't go down 4 and right 1 again and fit it on the graph. It would be about right here. So I'm going to leave that at the moment. I'm going to go up 4, left 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and left 1. It's not or equal to, so this is going to be a dashed line. Okay, it does not go through the point 0, 0, so I can use 0, 0 as my test point. Okay, so I have an x and a y value. So let's see, y is greater than -4x plus 1. Well, 0 is greater than -4. My x value is 0. Is 0 greater than 0 plus 1? Is 0 greater than 1? No, it's not. That is a false statement. That is a very false statement. So I'm going to shade the other side. So that means my solution set is over here. It's on this side. And there we have it. I shaded this side right here.